Alright, so...
Bye, have a good time.
Bye, have a beautiful time. So I'm just gonna save real quick so that we don't lose any of what we just did.
Again?
Yeah, well, in the game anyway.
In this game.
Yeah. Anyways, as you can see when we're doing this, if you beat a location, you can still go to it, but it's just a hassle to get to it normally because of the fact that since you just start off the game, the enemies that you first encountered, the Gizamon and Gazimon from the first episode, will be back. They'll like respawn every time you go there, and there's no way to avoid them. So if you ever want to go and get high leveled really quickly, I suggest going there, but not when you first start the game. No, just go straight to SCSI domain. The secret CSI domain.
Super secret. No, wait, that's two S's. Superior, super, secret. And there's a different definitions, I mean, like, possible stanzas for the S's.
Yeah, and the first Digimon we ever encounter in this dungeon is a Beomon. That's actually going to be really handy for when we first start the game. Because once you get Digimon partners on the team, it makes the game go by a lot easier, trust me. Like, you're not expected to beat the final boss with just one dude.
Yeah, because, you know, final boss, it's a little tricky.
Yeah. Yes, Dave is ready for battle.
I'm always ready for battle, motherfucker.
I didn't know you were ripped, Scrub Lord.
I meant in video games, dumbass.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Guest.
You couldn't tell we're joking.
Yeah, this is just the kind of stupid shit we say when we have nothing better to say. And we do quote a lot of memes, but that's only because of the fact that it's the internet. We can say whatever the hell we want nowadays.
Yeah. Yeah, YouTube, where you can swear and, you know, rant about stuff, but you can't have copyrighted music. 'Cause logic.
Yeah, which you know what's stupid with Nintendo? I don't even know if you know about this, buddy.
I think I do. They kept taking down videos because they wanted part of the money.
Yeah, and even if you have music from one of their own games, it'll be well, not copyright strike, but you won't get the ad revenue for it because it has their music.
Yeah.
That's stupid, isn't it?
Super stupid.
And by the time this video is uploaded anyway, the last batch of, a huge batch of Digimon related episodes I did, which are not part of Digimonth, if anyone is curious, they are not part of it.
So it's something different.
What the music that I had for that was entirely the final boss theme from Mario & Luigi 3, Bowser's Inside Story.
Mm-hmm.
That entire theme that looped a lot, thanks to Brawl Burstums. Thanks to him, I had the whole thing like on auto loop already. I just had to put 2 of them in solely because of the fact that the video was so long. Anyways, it still helped out a ton, and at least it made it easier instead of having sounds in the game spoiled for people, because there are some people that are spoiled for even hearing stuff that's in the game.
Yeah, self-entired. Oh, you put this sound in, therefore you spoiled it. I mean, seriously, if you didn't want it spoiled, then don't watch the damn video. Get over it.
Exactly. Anyways, we just got Beomon to join the team. What do we want to call her?
I don't know. I got named last time. How about you do a name?
Well, the thing is with these with this Digimon game, they don't digivolve straight to the one that people expect them to. And Beomon actually digivolves to Airdramon the first time you get him. So I guess we'll call it Frill Lizard.
Because why not?
Because fuck logic.
Name a bird lizard and have a good time.
What the hell are you smoking?
What?
What the hell are you smoking, man?
Nothing. I don't smoke.
Smoke weed every day.
That's what I mean, I don't...
Well, true, but you get high on.
That can't happen. Though, it's different high than weed. That totally reminds me of that stupid Vine thing of these nuts.
Yeah?
That was really annoying. I mean, I didn't find it funny at all. I was like, it's just a guy saying these instead of these. Whoop-de-doo.
There was one kid at our old school, well, his old school, he just graduated last year.
Like, yeah. I'm surprisingly not that old despite my voice.
Anyways, he... At the school that I still go to, there was a student there last year who was nothing but a meme lord who was a stoner who moved recently.
Luckily, I'm glad he moved, that fucking cunt.
Do you even remember him?
Yes, I remember him vividly.
Anyways,
he kept saying stupid shit like these nuts, and thought it was hilarious.
he was your stereotypical meme lord.
And a stoner. Fucking stoner. Had the long hair too.
Believe it or not, I actually got along with the kid because he's a younger, more me version of one of my, Dave here is my best friend for life, but my other best friend, who I will get on the show eventually whenever he's available, this kid was exactly like him in most aspects, other than the fact that my other best friend is not an anime nut, but he was. So, it was kind of interesting. And I just realized I didn't put Biomon on the team yet, even though I just got her. What the fuck am I doing?
I don't think we're paying attention close enough.
No, I think we're pulling a Game Grumps. Oh, we went there.
You gotta drop the roomses, bro.
Yeah. Alright, so that just loops back, so I'm gonna go up this way. And for those of you that have never seen this game before and are seeing in the top right that EP counting down, that's one thing that made this game incredibly long for some people, because they didn't know you had to upgrade the Digibeetle itself. But you take up energy for every single space you move. Meaning that you cannot do anything without losing something in this game.
It's one of those games.
Yeah. And it gets annoying, yes, but that's part of the game. It's supposed to be like that.
You unfortunately have to deal with it like a normal person.
Yeah. And you have to upgrade your stuff. No matter what you want to do, you have to upgrade. It's kind of like with computers nowadays.
Pretty much, yeah. Well, you don't have to upgrade, but you're gonna have a bad time.
You dropped that same reference in the last episode.
Oh, this time it was a reference. Last time it was accidental.
True.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, then go watch the last episode. What are you even doing on the second episode if you didn't watch the first episode? I mean, come on, man.
Yeah, some people will just look at the title that I'll put, which I probably called this first episode tutorial or some shit, and then they actually go to the second one thinking, oh, the first one's a tutorial. I don't want to watch this. It's gonna be boring. They go to the second one, and then they're like, oh, okay, now it makes sense. They'll just skip the reference. Stupid noob.
I mean, if you're gonna watch a series, watch all the videos. I don't care if it's called tutorial.
Like, even for Jacksepticeye, I don't like the first episodes of all of his series. Like, the first series that I ever watched was thankfully due to Dave. He actually got me into Jacksepticeye, and the first videos we saw, that I saw anyway, was of the Turbo Dismount series. And I thought that shit was fucking hilarious.
I actually first saw Jack play Gary's Mod Sandbox with Mark. So...
yeah, it's always weird seeing them, and then you see their newer content, and it's like, wow.
They truly have evolved. I mean, that's a sort of a sign of a good show, is like, you evolve over time.
Yeah, and Jack is really lucky that he got the shout-out from PewDiePie in the first place, when you think about it, because if he didn't, he'd just be like another channel like this one. Like, very small, and wouldn't have a very huge fan base, but he would still be getting revenue. Nowhere near as much as other people, but he'd still be getting it.
Yeah, like, and also like us, couldn't do YouTube as a job.
Oh, definitely.
It's one of those things where we have to be so big to be able to do YouTube as a job.
Yeah. So basically what we're going to do for this episode, guys, because I never really gave us a goal in the first place, was, what we're going to do is we're going to beat the first boss, which I'm going to have to go back to the base in a moment just to be able to do so, to upgrade the tank, the energy tank on this.
So we can actually move more.
Yeah.
Because look at that, there's only 8 left.
7 now.
7. Well, I said 8 when right as before you moved.
Anyways, so we're gonna have to go do that, and after we get that whole thing upgraded, we're probably just gonna skip the battles where we don't have any like important characters join us or anything like that. Because,
you know, it gets boring after a while, we know this.
Yeah. And we know it's an RPG and that it's static combat, so it's expected to be a little boring for some people. But we enjoy RPGs a lot, actually. Like,
well, him more than me. I don't mind RPGs, but like, I don't hate them. It's one of those things.
Yeah. Like, growing up, we always played platformers, and then, as with aging tastes differ, he went more towards shooters and platformers still. And, but what was the other kind of game that you really like?
It's more of a, like, well, I like action-y stuff, because, like, turn-based doesn't agree with me too much. Like, the basic turn-based that I can handle is Pokemon, which is simplified, and I can handle simplified. But, like, the, complicated RP turn-based games such as the older Final Fantasies, I just can't get my head around, because, like, that involves serious tactics, especially in the later game when they all have the super attacks and stuff.
Yeah, the limit breaks.
Limit breaks, you know.
Yeah. Those things are fucking cool, though. Like, half of Cloud Strife's moves are so bitchin'.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing that they're not cool, I'm just saying I don't understand them in the tactics. It takes certain skills.
Yeah. And shut the fuck up, Carol. I don't give a shit.
No one cares about you, Carol. Now go away and back to the closet.
We'll go back to your stupid work desk thing with a bunch of computer monitors. What the fuck is that?
I don't know. It's apparently a desk, as you said. Apparently.
Well, it looks more like a hub with a bunch of computer screens, like something you would see for a hacker. Which,
well, not really a hacker, more like a movie interpretation of a hacker.
Yeah. It's still kind of weird. And yeah, I'm just gonna get an extra. Are you kidding me? I am $20 short of getting the upgrade.
That moment when you're so dollars short of getting an upgrade.
God. Fuck!
Remember when Wildcat did it? It was like
Fuck!
fidge. Or like fridge.
Well, at least it's not like half the moments he has in Cards Against Humanity.
I mean,
That shit is hilarious.
That is hilarious, yes. Because, well, it is.
That's the point of Cards Against Humanity.
It just be offensive if possible.
Yeah.
Well,
But what?
Get the most points by being offensive if possible.
Yeah. And Wildcat takes it to a whole new extreme. It's so fucking funny to watch.
Yeah. I don't remember everything he did, but I know it was funny. If you haven't watched that, go do that. Basically free advertising for Wildcat and all those guys who did Cards Against Humanity with him, which is basically, you know, Vanos. Basically, I do work. Who else?
Well, Vanos actually didn't do Cards Against Humanity.
He didn't?
Yeah, he's never played Cards Against Humanity.
I think he did.
If he did, I never saw it.
I remember seeing like a couple videos on his channel, I think. I don't remember though.
Because, like he said in the last episode, or I think he said in the last episode anyway, he says he has a memory of a goldfish. Well, a little better than that, actually.
Just slightly better than the goldfish.
It's amazing that you remember Vanoss and them, so, honestly.
Well, they're, well, what's the word?
Hard to forget.
Pretty much, yeah. They're like, they make an impression.
Oh, they definitely made an impression on me. Like, the first video that I saw was from my buddy that I played Blaze Blue Chrono Phantasma with on YouTube before, Cyrus. Or as I think I called him Cyrus on that, but if not, I called him by his PlayStation Network name. I can't fucking remember it for the life of me. And he and a friend of his showed me one of the Gmod prop hunts after he had done a ton of Call of Duty videos. And the Gmod prop hunt video that he showed me was the motherfucking orange. That is one evil bastard, I tell you what.
I like those death runs and Guess Who, you know. Those more, well, the Guess Who's more recent, but like, I do like those death runs. Those are pretty funny.
My favorite thing from Vanoss has always been the random shit that they do in Gmod and the prop hunt. Like, as a lot of people know from the least favorite franchises list I did a while back last year, I don't really like GTA, but Vanoss and those guys make it fucking awesome to watch.
Yeah. I don't have the money to buy GTA, so I just watch other YouTubers play it.
And compared to some other sandbox games, like the Mad Max one that just came out.
Yeah. Well, Mad Max was pretty good. Though it's more of a post-apocalyptic drive around and shoot people game.
Yeah, it's more like an apocalyptic GTA.
Sort of, except you can upgrade a car, and you know, instead of guns, you mostly have your fist.
Yeah. I mean, you can fight without guns in GTA, but that's not what people buy it for.
Yeah, it's more of a shooty.
The streets are lined with little creatures laughing. Everybody seems so happy. Am I possibly on Daffy? What is this? What's this? There's children throwing snowballs instead of